So this is just a reminder to myself and to you. We've talked about it already. So you will spend a lot of time practicing cases, and you do need to do that. And I look forward to doing them with you via eVisors, and if you come to Tuck, I'll look forward to doing them with you there. But it's not just about the case. The case is like the table stakes. Yes, you do need to pass, but that doesn't get you the job. Even while you're doing the case, they're looking for the other things. Are you the sort of person that I could put in front of my client? Do you actually look like you're enjoying this? Because if you don't, then you certainly won't like the job. So just bear in mind all the way through the process, it's all a fit interview, from when they first meet you at an event, or when you pick up the phone to speak with someone, to when they make you the offer. So a final few thoughts then in that vein. If it is all a fit interview, and you believe you are the right sort of person for them, how can you make sure that they see that? Because you'll be in a job interview, and job interviews are tough. And this is probably an interview with one of the most prestigious companies in the world, so naturally you're nervous. And if you're anything like me, when you're nervous, you get a bit quiet, you find it difficult to shine and to show them that you are a great, passionate, intellectually agile people person. So one thing is practice. The more you practice the cases and the interviews, the more it becomes autopilot. So then you can really be focusing on the high value stuff. Treat the case, treat the whole interview as a collaborative discussion. So it's not an exam, it's not a test, it's a collaboration. And then remember this small stuff. When you get to the building, smile, be nice to the receptionist, be nice to the recruiter, be nice to the HR person, be happy about being there, and be enthusiastic. If I'm doing a case with somebody and all the way through they're saying, interesting, great, yeah, that's really interesting, I like that. It makes me feel like they're interested in my job and my world. So, as I said, a job interview is stressful. How can you be your best self? Here are some tips that I've learned over time that do help. Think of a time when you really were on top of the world. Maybe in a sporting event you just nailed it. Maybe in a business setting you just delivered something incredibly impactful and powerful that only you could have done at that point. Get in the habit of conjuring up that image and that feeling, so that when you need to be able to do it, let's say the 40 seconds before you're called into the interview, you can also conjure up that image and maybe feel some of that power. Here's another one. I actually did this before this presentation. If you want to steady your breathing and increase your presence, imagine that your finger is a candle in front of you on a table, and just take a nice breath in and breathe out slowly so that you feel the breath on your finger as if a candle would be fluttering. That's a nice way of controlling your breathing. And finally, this is a good one. I need to do this a lot. My natural face is not smiley, so smile. Go somewhere private and do a very big grimace with your whole face for about 30 seconds, and then again that will show that you're positive, you're happy to be there, and will set you up well.